After a few weeks of outdoor track and field season greatness, we've certainly seen amazing performances from the best athletes from around the world. But it's finally time for the biggest series to start, and that's the Diamond League events. And the very first competition in Doha, Qatar, we're already seeing some absolutely astounding athletes step up to the table. In the women's 100, we've got Kerly Richardson against Sharika Jackson and Abby Steiner. This is already going to be fire, but we also have many other athletes that have broken 11 seconds, so definitely keep your eyes open for this event. Moving over to the men's high jump, we have one of the greatest jumpers of all time and a Qatar native. It's Mutaz Barshim, who not only has multiple World Championship medals to his name, but he was also the 2021 Olympic champion, and he shared that gold medal in one of the greatest moments in Olympic history. This event has many great names ready to perform extremely well. However, for my opinion, the men's 200 meters is looking beyond stacked, and these athletes are looking extremely competitive. In this 200 meter dash, we've got Kenny Benerick, Aaron Brown, Andre DeGrasse, Joseph Fahnbulleh, Fred Kerly, Michael Norman, Kyrie King, and Alexander Ogando. If you'll remember, in last year's World Championship final, many of these athletes were in that competition. However, we also have last year's world champion in the 100 meters in Fred Kerly making an appearance, and we have last year's world champion in the 400 meters, Michael Norman. What really intrigues me about this race is that Michael Norman's 200-meter personal record is actually from his season opener back in 2021, when he ran a time of 19.70, and according to these personal records, this is actually the third fastest time in this competition. In fact, it's even faster than Fred Kerly, who certainly has great 200-meter abilities. Now, so far this season, we haven't seen any really big 200-meter times. In fact, the fastest time in the world comes from James Dadsey, who ran a time of 19.79 in the NCAA. However, on the professional scene, we are still awaiting many athletes to break 20, and I think that this is the perfect stage for many sub-20-second clockings to go down. Honestly, whenever Michael Norman and Fred Kerly run, it is always a big show. If you'll remember, there are only 3 athletes in history that have broken 10 seconds in the 100, 20 in the 200, and broken 44 in the 400 meters. And 2 of them, Fred Kerly and Michael Norman, are slated to run in this race. So this is certainly going to be very exciting, and I fully expect a sub-20-second clocking to go down, barring some kind of crazy wind in their face or some kind of bad condition. In last year's Diamond League Doha event, we actually saw Fred Kerly get very close to Noah Lyles in the 200, and as many of you probably remember, Noah Lyles not only went undefeated last season, but he only ran under 20 seconds for last year. So if Fred Kerly is coming in with any similar fitness, which I am fully expecting that he will, I'm thinking that Kerly is certainly going to go under 20, but I really do believe that Joseph Fahnbulleh has some massive time barriers to throw down, because not only has he already broken 10 seconds in the 100 meters this season, but he showcased one of the fastest closes of all time earlier this year in the 4x100 meters. With so much talent in this 200 meter dash, it really does seem as though we could see something quite spectacular. And with all of this information in mind, I now want to pass the question off to you. Who do you think is going to win this very competitive 200 meter dash, and what will the winning time ultimately be? Leave your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thanks for watching, everyone, and as always, until next time.